Mepopi, it's a pleasure talking to you. When I went to Limpopo, I think during the repatriation of South Africans who were trapped in Wuhan, I saw a woman, a young woman, who was committed to serve South Africa and the continent at a very difficult time when even some of the provinces in this country didn't even want to accept their own children who were stuck in Wuhan, and majority were not from Limpopo, based on your ethical approach to your profession as a doctor. So my starting point will be, is it difficult at this moment where we have this platform just to apologize to that patient or those patients where your message or your approach was misconstrued?
Dr. Ramathuba, she was talking about the issue, I think, of the first video, that do you feel there's need to apologize for what happened?
You see, I still need to explain to the people what patient education and information sharing is all about. When you attend to a patient, we at the medical school, we had a subject called family medicine. Family medicine teaches us that whenever you are confronted with whatever, what is important is that the patient must be educated and informed, because we continuously blaming patients, because we, even as a clinician, you have a responsibility to educate a patient. A cardiovascular surgeon can come and tell you that if you continue with your smoking and whatever, during the ward rounds, and you can't come and say, oh, this surgeon has been humiliating me. They can tell you with your obesity, you are going to end up, you're diabetic, you're obese, you are eating a lot of fat and whatever. Sometimes you might think they're very harsh. This limb will be amputated. The problem becomes when people take videos and want to circulate them to serve their own. Whereas this is an issue that in family medicine we have always defined it as opportunistic health promotion. The patient was not even shown the face. The patient was not even identified what elective procedure was. The details of why the patient was there and whatever was not. But the education and the information sharing with the patient to say, look, this is how the budget works in the country. So for me, that information, when you, I know also fees, sometimes you can get to private hospital. Actually, firstly, they will tell you, show us your medical aid. If you don't have, put up 50,000 up front. You put it, you get admitted, they operate on you. On the discharge, there will be a lady called a case manager who will come and say, tell us how you're going to settle this bill. Because we have operated you, you must settle the bill. Or your medical aid was able to pay so much. Your medical aid pays so much, you are owing so much, pay the bill. That's not humiliating you. And they're telling you in front of even other patients in the ward that you're owing so much, you must be able to pay, you can settle this and that's it. So patient information, it will be reviewed in any other way, but I'm still that very passionate woman who, even now, what I was doing was passionate. If I had come to this patient before she was operated and say, hey, do you know how my budget ran? I get census, I get this, and then finally this budget must do that and that. Before somebody gets operated, I will be inhuman, because that patient will not even trust that system will operate on me. This person was discharged on the way home.